independent report, which is critical of the union government, has been dismissed by the centre. The Health Ministry has refuted claims made in a study that the number of deaths in the COVID year, 2020, was significantly higher than what was informed by the government. Terming the figures in the report as gross and misleading overestimates, the centre has said that not all deaths in 2020 were due to the causes of COVID-19. The union government has also questioned the methodology used in the research. And as per the report, India had 11.9 lakh excess deaths in 2020 as compared to 2019. The government had pegged the death toll in COVID-19 year to a little under 1,50,000.
This report has used data that was being collected by the National Family Health Survey, which is data is now available in the public domain, and based on the data which was collected in the year 21, in which household survey includes information on deaths, that data has been used to draw conclusions. Now the problem with this approach is that this survey was going on in the midst of course, COVID-19 pandemic.
My colleague Isha joins us. Isha, this is not the first time, nor will it be the last, that government data on COVID deaths has been questioned.
Aisha, yes. In fact, even when the pandemic took place, there were several questions that that several bodies raised in the government. And in fact, in the way they counted the number of dead bodies. In fact, we also saw visuals at that time of how dead bodies were being disposed of in ditches and rivers. So clearly, those bodies were not accounted for. So to see this report in an isolated fashion is also not correct. In fact, this report may have some veracity to it, is what some are also suggesting. But the union government has obviously rejected the claims of the report, stating that there is no truth to that. But again, the question, Aisha, that is raised is that how can the union government be making a comment on something that is critical about them? How can they be stating that it has fallacies? It is critical of the union government, and the fact that the way they counted the number of deaths, that was the one that is in question, because not just in the first wave, all three waves in India were lethal, and the second wave, the Indian government was at the receiving end of a lot of criticism for not being able to manage the pandemic properly. So yes, this report may have some veracity to it, but yes, the union government obviously stating that they believe that this is untrue, and the fact that data has not been checked properly. But again, this report is compulsive in a lot of ways. So yes, the union government definitely needs to have a lot of answers for this.
All right, Isha, thank you so much for joining us and getting us those key takeaways.